All right, you guys. So unfortunately, we had a crazy. It felt like a hurricane, but out here they're called microbursts. And last night it got crazy windy. It was raining, and probably about 11 p.m. I got up. I was already in bed sleeping. Got up because it felt like the whole place was shaking. And at our house, our pergola completely destroyed. Um, and I thought that was kind of it because that's all I could really see. It was really dark, couldn't really see nothing because all the rain was coming down. But when I went to work this morning, you can really see basically all the carnage that happened overnight. And a lot of these clips right here, um, are just a little bit of the cleaned up version. Because while I was at work all day today, Litchfield Park city crew and just multiple landscape companies have been coming here to help clean up a lot of these trees. Because this morning when I was going to work, all these roads are blocked because all these massive trees fell. And these are trees that have been here for probably 100 years. Like this one right here. This tree, I always look at this when I'm going over here to the park. Look at this thing. This has to be like a 100-year-old tree. And I mean, this is like easily 15 feet right there in the air of roots. It ripped out the whole sidewalk. This is one of the biggest trees, like the tree trunk wise, that I see coming over here. So it's just sad that a lot of these trees they didn't survive. That's how crazy the wind was last night. Look at this. This is like a 60 foot tall tree right here. Yeah, this is crazy. And then our Ribbons, I haven't told you guys yet, but Ribbons Tea House. This is the spot right here. We come over here and get the pizza nini and grab some drinks. So we used to do. They shut down. Pretty much, the people that owned the building, they didn't want to re-sign the lease. They didn't want the tenant to re-sign the lease. The owners of Ribbons. So I think they kind of forced them out a little bit. It's kind of what it sounded like. I don't know. That's kind of what I heard. It could be right, wrong. I'm not sure. But they're supposed to put like a steakhouse or something right here. So I think they're gonna completely redo the building. Because there's lots of future plans in the works for just downtown Litchfield. So I'm just kind of cruising around. It's a nice night. Because it's probably maybe like 105 right now, maybe 100. Flip the camera around. This is really coming together. Not too long ago, this was just a dirt lot. And this one right here, broke ground. It's gonna be multiple stories of retail, other businesses. So the downtown is, really looking forward to that. That's one of the reasons why we invested in buying a house over here. Look at this fence fell apart. Was for the downtown. So for the last probably month and a half, we've been getting these like crazy storms coming in. And usually when we get them, our Palo Verdes are like the first trees to break. So that's pretty normal. You'll get branches that'll break off, and you just kind of trim them back, like this right here. This is a Palo Verde. And this right here is another Palo Verde. Those are the first ones to go in a storm. They're just not, the branches just aren't that strong. And you really have to have them trimmed up a certain type of way so they don't break as easily. From what I heard. But it's good to see over here. It doesn't look like nothing too crazy. Which is good. Hello. Yeah, this is good. There's not a lot of broken trees over here. When I went to work this morning, I was just pretty sad actually, because I'm like, dang, we're in Arizona. The heat is just crazy, and we have this beautiful town of Old Litchfield that has all these nice trees and trees that have been here for years. And you have all these old houses with character. And when you have 10% of the trees not survive the storm, where they just get completely ripped out of the ground, it's like you really need as many trees as we can get. To keep it nice over here. But it's good to see a lot of these palm trees are still good. They didn't fall. Because around the lake, there were a bunch of palm trees that got uprooted. I've seen some that were broken in half. Big ones too. Yeah, so right now we're just kind of cruising through. Going down Old Litchfield Road. This is where we were just at, the library. These trees really took a beating. Which is sad. All right. See right there, that palm tree. Completely broke out the ground. Their whole carport on that house right there, their whole carport is gone. It's almost like the storm hit the hardest, like right here in the middle where the lake was at. Between the lake and the library area. That's where it looks like it got it the worst, unfortunately. So since we've been out in Arizona, I think we've been out here about 11 years now. And this is the worst storm I've ever seen here. And I know other people that have lived out here is probably seen very similar things. Because it's just called a microburst. It just kind of depends. Like, it's going to hit wherever nature decides it's going to hit. In the valley, that's where it's going to hit. This time it happened to hit in the West Valley. And I've seen other videos where people's, homes and all that just got pretty much destroyed, almost like a tornado. Like a little small tornado came through. That's what it seems like, but it's obviously it's just called, we call them a microburst here. Oh shit, no way. No way this fool just took a shit right on my arm. No way. Oh well. It could have been worse. Could have got me in a worse spot. But now it's like low-key kind of running down my arm. Yeah, it could have been way worse because I'm sitting here talking to you guys. My mouth is open. I don't even got nothing to wipe it with. That's what sucks right now. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab a a dog poop bag and wipe this. All right, guys, give me a second. All right, we're a little better now. Really try to hope I can get this video edited and put out. But I've been working like crazy hours at work, which, you know, I can't complain. Definitely could use the money. Try to get ahead. But I'm working so much, it's like by the time I get off, it's like already time, take a shower, eat, and then I got about maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes to kind of hang out with the family and go to bed. And that's how it was Monday through Friday, all last week. They have us working 12-hour shifts. And it's a good, man, this tree just broke right on the top. Look, let's sit right there. How you doing?
Hey, boss.
All right, doing good. Yep. So yeah, that's kind of just riding around the neighborhood right now. Oh, here goes some more craziness. This little like storage shed right here, completely ripped apart. But yeah, hopefully I can try to get this video edited and put out. Try to find time. Today was another one of those days where pretty much worked a 12-hour shift. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, all right, guys. We will see you guys on the next one. You guys try to stay blessed out there. Peace.